still in the mood. Please, can you send me this stuff? Program.
My names are Patrick Smiu Maosio. I want to give an interview, a testimony about the tea markets. I joined the tea markets in October 2nd last year, and after I joined, I had worked with the Kenya Air Force as a soldier for 40 years, and I had just retired, and then I was introduced to this market by my pastor, who is Leonard Judah. Now, when I started, it was a bit of a challenge because I did not have the confidence in joining. But he went on convincing me and told me that this will help me to stay very, very safe and very okay at home. I'll be earning good money, and so he gave me the opportunity. I came and also I met Barry and his friend Kridgman. They also told me the same, and we were just along the Mombasa Road, next to along Mombasa Road. And in fact, I had planned to put around 500,000 Kenya shillings, but they insisted that I put more so that it can assist me. I was not very convinced. But since they were they assured me that nothing will go wrong, I had to increase the amount to 1.2 Kenya shillings. And Barry told me that from now you'll be earning around $4,000 and above dollars per month. So the first month, he called me and asked if I have got the message in my phone. But I didn't know where even to check because I didn't know where my back office was. He told me how to check, and when I checked, I found that I had on my account $4,008 American, equivalent to 420 Kenya shillings. So this made me very happy, and after getting the money, I've been doing some development there at home, and in fact, the money I had got from my working for the Air Force was only $4.6 million shillings. But also, the taxman had deducted me 1.03, which had reduced it to only $3.6 shillings. And this also affected me. But after joining tea markets and started the business, I am very, very happy because I regained all the money. I've done a lot of projects, and I'm still doing. I thank God for everything. And for the tea market, my prayer is, please, may God bless tea markets directors, tea market CEO, and all the members of tea market, because it is doing marvelous in people's life, especially my life and my family. God bless you all.
Hi, my name is Riwell, and I'm a pastor. I joined Top Earners in December 2020. And started, we sold out our car.
Properties.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Joel Nzomo. I'm Bishop, Secretary General, United Clergy Alliance in this country. I want to thank God for meeting Ian Mfula some years back, who introduced me to Top Earners. And at Top Earners, we begin. I was the first investor who came to Top Earners when it was just at the scratch. And this company really helped me very much to understand what to do on online trading. I never knew about Forex. I never knew anything about Bitcoins, and I never knew about anything about cryptos. but Ian has been a little friend who has coached me, and we have gone from places to places, building the top earners market and top earners Africa. I thank God for today that I can see and witness this company changing and now creating Africa the largest consolidated exchange that will touch and change the lives of millions of people in this country. Thank you.
Bonjour à tous. Nous sommes là aujourd'hui pour le lancement officiel de notre plateforme Acex, l'un des produits phares de la compagnie Top Earners Market Limited. Donc, aujourd'hui, nous avons tant attendu ce moment et nous sommes là. Acex, c'est notre produit, c'est le produit africain. Acex, c'est la première bourse unifiée d'Afrique, celle-là qui vous offre, n'est-ce pas, des opportunités. Acex, c'est un 2 en 1, puisque la plateforme fonctionne à la fois comme une plateforme d'échange et également comme un courtier. Donc, en fait, nous sommes là pour ce lancement aujourd'hui et il y a des opportunités, pas mal d'opportunités à saisir sur la plateforme Acex. Acex s'ouvre, n'est-ce pas, à tous les traders du monde entier, partout où vous êtes. Vous pouvez faire du trading sur la plateforme Acex, vous pouvez faire du Forex, vous pouvez faire du trading de crypto, vous pouvez faire du trading des indices, vous pouvez faire du trading de tout ce qui est commerciable sur notre plateforme Acex. Acex s'ouvre également, n'est-ce pas, à tous ceux-là qui ne sont pas des traders. Ça veut dire que quoi? Ça veut dire que nous avons, n'est-ce pas, conçu un écosystème autour de notre crypto-monnaie, dont vous savez très bien qui est la Coin. Et à travers cet écosystème, vous avez l'opportunité, n'est-ce pas, de pouvoir investir et de vous faire des gains. Je prends par exemple le TE Properties que nous avons fait dernièrement. Vous pouvez investir sur des biens immobiliers et vous avez des gains à la fin de chaque année. Je prends encore l'exemple de TE Microfunding. Là, on s'ouvre, n'est-ce pas, à des structures de microfinance. Alors, la plateforme s'associe, n'est-ce pas, avec des structures de microfinance qui octroient, n'est-ce pas, des prêts aux petites et moyennes entreprises. Et à travers ces prêts, ces petites et moyennes entreprises peuvent, n'est-ce pas, réaliser leurs projets et, n'est-ce pas, avoir des rentabilités et revenir sur la plateforme et rembourser leur crédit. Donc, nous vous invitons tous à venir sur la plateforme Acex. Acex, c'est pour nous, Acex, c'est pour l'Afrique, Acex, c'est pour le monde entier. Je vous remercie.
My name is Olusoya Abiodun, one of the XTM project manager. Yeah, what is XTM? XTM is a utility coin used for good and services and payment of transactions. You know, today, this is ASEX. We are here to launch ASEX. The day we have all been waiting for is here. Now, ASEX, the uniqueness of ASEX is one thing. A lot of platform whereby you want to trade the Forex, you want to trade stock, commodity, synthetic. You will need to have different platforms for each of these. But now, ASEX have the solution for that, which you can even trade a binary option on ASEX, Forex, crypto, stock, commodities, indices, and more. You know, this is one-stop shop that's solving that trading solution, trading problem, and then ASEX is the solution for any financial trading. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
My name is Felix Mwoki or Jamu Mwoki. I joined this company early this year as an investor, where I started investing. I started with a minimum of $50, and then I started earning ROI.
Please, can we move to the front
month.
seats in front of you?
It meant me to resign from my job, which I was doing as a teacher, a secondary school teacher. Because of the earning and the reward which I was getting every month. So after that, I grew up with this company up to the point of becoming a member of staff. This is a company where I've confirmed is where the young and the old can also have the opportunity to grow, to invest. It is a legit business. It is a business whereby the investors can invest, either in a property, either in microfunding, either in mining, either in T properties. So this company is a company which I've confirmed from those years. These years, the company has given me the authenticity to go outside there and tell people to come and invest with us. It has given me that power because I've confirmed what they do is this genuine business. A genuine business whereby you can confirm with me, because I've done this business for quite a while. The other thing is that today we are here to launch the Acex, which has been awaited for a long period of time. And from today henceforth, the members will start earning ROI. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joyce Nganga. I am the regional representative in T Markets, and I'm so excited about this company. This is a very exciting business for me because we started this company as just two people. I was out looking for someone who can show me how to trade better and profitably. Eventually, we became a trio. We started recruiting people to come and trade on our platform. When we started, I will actually say we were just helping people to make supplementary income. From there, we grew and we had masses of people all over Africa coming to make supplemental income. So within a few months, I will say that we had grown to such a substantial business all over Africa. And eventually, within time, we started branching out into many other businesses. We have had other businesses growing out of this, like T Properties, we have T Capital, T Microfunding, and we have now Acex, our own trading platform. It's actually an exchange. Now I can say I am a much better trader, profitable, and this is what we are out to show people. We are out to show people how to become profitable, how to become better traders, better investors, and we are here to change the story of Africa. We say we are rewriting the African story because we have actually done that in many people's lives. Even as a company, the company has grown immensely and rewritten its own story as a company. So we are very excited. ASEX is here. All those who are looking for better trading terms or what you would want to see in an ideal platform or an exchange, we are here to do it for you, and we are welcoming everyone on board. So thank you very much. We are really excited to have ASEX, and we call you on board. Let's rewrite the African story.
Yes.
We're getting started now. I want everybody to please occupy the seats in front of them so we can get started. Just take the next 2 minutes to move to the seat in front of you, and please occupy. Thank you. Thank you.
Anthem first. Yes. Okay. Anthem. Tell them to raise up for the national anthem.
Start the national anthem, please, of Kenya.
Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
Okay, Vicky, we're starting with the prayer. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome every one of you to this meeting. I'm so excited to see each one of you. So before we go any further, I would like to invite our bishop to do for us our prayer.
Thank you. As I pray, let me just lead us scripture as the basis for prayer, and that is 2 Chronicles chapter number 1, verse number 12. Wisdom and knowledge is granted unto thee, and I will give thee riches, wealth, honor, such as none of the kings have heard that have been before thee, neither shall there any after thee uplight. Let's pray. Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, before you I stand. I thank you because when Solomon sought your wisdom and knowledge, after going to the sanctuary and giving sacrifices, when he came to thee and you asked him what he really wants, he never said he wants riches. He sought for knowledge and wisdom. And Lord, you gave him, and you said to him, I will give you knowledge and wisdom. I will give you wealth and riches that no king has ever gotten or will ever get. And that word, Lord, has stayed firm to date, that there is no king living, there is no human being who has ever gotten the wealth you gave Solomon. How is it today, Father, that in thy presence we can seek wisdom, we can ask you for knowledge, that, Lord, money does not destroy us and make our hearts to be filled with pride. But Lord, we can have knowledge. We can have the purpose as to why we have to do business. I pray for all the people. I pray for this company. I pray for the directors. I pray for the managers. I pray for all investors, those who are old and those who are new. That God, even those who will be coming later to join, may they get knowledge and wisdom from you. That, Lord, their investment will become so great that it will go to the next generations. I ask, Father, for you are the one who preserves our life. You can preserve the life of our young ones, the lives of the people we love, even to see and to benefit from the fruits of our hands. That, God, even as we look for wealth, will not end up in the hospitals. That, Lord, when we look for this wealth, will not go to the grave and leave our wealth being taken by other people. I pray for knowledge and wisdom. And Lord, I ask you, those who will serve thee, those who are hearing this prayer today, and they will commit to do as Solomon did, Father, may you give them riches you have never given other people in this field. May you give them wealth you have never given other people, God. Are you not the giver of wealth? Are you not the one who blesses people? Are you not the one who preserves our wealth and our riches? And more so, God, to preserve our lives, that, Lord, we can enjoy, that, Lord, we can have happiness, even as we enjoy you. I thank you. This company, Lord, is built on the foundation of Christianity. This company, Lord, as the leader who is a Christian brother, who loves you and who prays to you, surrounded by men and women of God, I pray for him. I pray for wisdom, for knowledge, as he steps out, Lord, to direct, navigate this company in the waters of this continent. I pray for knowledge and wisdom. I pray for protection. And I pray, God Almighty, you will open his eyes. If you did for Solomon, you can do it again. You can do it in one day. Lord, you can do it today. We are asking you to forgive our sins. Anything, God, that can make you not bless us the way you bless Solomon, Lord, we repent. We pray you forgive us. Lord, may you hold our hands in this congregation. May your eyes see somebody. May your eyes see one person, Lord, who qualifies to receive these blessings. We thank you, we bless you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nzomo. We are also going to have a Muslim prayer. So Mr. Said is going to lead us in the same. Welcome, Mr. Said.
Yeah, let's pray. Thank you very much. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, we thank thee, we thank you, Allah, for you have created today. We thank you, Allah, for today is your day. We thank you, O Allah, for you that make today a reality. This company was built a few years ago, and it was with your indeed power that you make it a reality today. We offer our sincere gratitude for you to have made this platform a reality. Oh Allah, this platform, this company was created for one purpose, and that purpose is to change the story, the narrative of Africa. Oh Allah, we crave for your divine help to come and help us to succeed in this purpose. For we are changing the African story. We are rewriting the African story. We are doing this as our own way of creating wealth for Africa. So we crave for your divine help. Oh Allah, we crave for divine help that's going to change the story of the investors in this company, the traders in this company, the staff in this company. We crave for the wisdom of Solomon and Solomon to come and give us the community. The people are going to be powering every aspect of this platform. The wisdom of Solomon to take this company to a higher level. Oh Allah, let this company be household name all over the world. We shall be greater than Apple. We shall be greater than Amazon. We shall be greater than Binance. We shall be greater than any other platform that you can think of. In the name of Allah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ina atayina kalikausara. Fasaluka waniyar. Ina shanaka wal habtar. Amin. 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 Thank you.
Through here, okay?
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Said. Now, the day is here. So excited. I don't even have words. This is such a humbling moment for me. It takes me back to when we had our first gathering somewhere here in the city center with just a couple of clients who had come to listen to what we had to offer. Here we are talking to the whole world, telling the whole world how we are changing the African story. So I'm here to invite everyone to this venue. We have so many people who have come from outside Kenya. We have people from Nigeria, you're welcome. People from Congo, you're welcome. From Cameroon, from Ghana, Uganda, Tanzania, and many other countries. If I have not mentioned your country, you're most welcome. We are here to launch ASEX. Very excited. We have rewritten stories, and we want to do it in a bigger magnitude. So I welcome every one of you. Sit back there, listen to what we have to say. I welcome the whole world. Those who are watching us online, you're most welcome. If you're new to this event, make sure you're very attentive to what we are going to say, because we have very good things in store for you. So feel most welcome. I want to invite our first presenter, Mr. FX Charles. He will take us further into the program. Mr. FX Charles, welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is the day of destiny. We are gathered here to celebrate the birth of the biggest trading platform in Africa. We are here to rewrite the African story. We are here to give African a new way of life. And the truth be told, there is no glory in poverty. Poverty has no religion, poverty has no color, and poverty has no nationality. Whether you are a Nigerian, whether you are a Kenyan, whether you are a Zimbabwean, whether you are a Malian, poverty is poverty. And based on this fact, the ASEX system has been developed to ensure that people take advantage of opportunities. and opportunities must be seized in the lifetime of such opportunities. And so, a couple of months ago, the concept of ASEX was birthed through an idea. And that idea was conceived because we wanted to rewrite the African story. And so, we connected to the great leader of the person of Mr. Ian. We, in the western part of Africa, in Nigeria, connected to this. And we said together, look, the African story can be changed. Poverty exists in my home country, Nigeria. Poverty exists in Zambia. Poverty exists in Kenya. Poverty is poverty if it is not fought. But however, I came to understand that as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So basically, people do not grow beyond their levels of thinking. People are what they are based on what they think. And so the story of the ASEX system is a paradigm shift. A shift to bring about a new life, a new way of living. A new system that can help people be empowered. Even if you are in the remote part of Zimbabwe, of Kenya, of Nigeria, anywhere in the world, ASEX has the ability to change your story. For me, my story changed many months ago when I got connected to the system. Few months ago, I was nothing. I was not as great as I am today, but ASEX gave me that opportunity. ASEX has changed the life of Nigerians. ASEX have changed the life of Ghanaians. ASEX have changed the life of Cameroonians. ASEX is changing the life of Kenyans. And we are happy that Kenya is in the forefront to the push of ASEX. Let's appreciate Kenyans. I've been told also that this podium in which I stand, that the great president himself, Barack Obama, stood on this podium. And so I'm privileged to stand on the podium that Barack Obama stood on. And so watch out for me in the next 5 years. Maybe I'll become the next president of America. But beyond that as well, is that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And one of the work that needs to be done is that we must take advantage of opportunities. And I tell people this thing. The future we so desire is not something we will walk into. The future we desire must be created. The future for our children must be created. The future for our children must be created. And based on this fact, for the future to be created, systems needs to be created. And this is why the ASEX is the biggest innovation coming out from the African continent. ASEX is not a Kenyan. ASEX is not a Nigerian. ASEX is Africa. And Africa must take her place in the pride of continents of this world. Yes. Enough of the negativity that has gone with the continent of Africa. Yes, they say we are the continent that is not developed. But that paradigm is about to change. Because the Messiah is born today. Amen. And that Messiah is ASEX. Yes. And that is why it is said in the holy books, arise and shine, for the light is come. Yes. And the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. It says darkness covered the face of the earth. But at a certain time, light came. And when light comes, there is transformation. Let me tell you the truth. You will never appreciate light until you've gone through darkness. Darkness is poverty. Darkness is stagnation. Darkness is a limitation. And so darkness will never be part of your story. Because with the ASEX, we bring forth light to you. And that light is what ASEX represents. So what then is the concept of ASEX? ASEX as of today will be the biggest trading platform on the continent of Africa. And that platform will trade anything that can be traded in the biggest markets of the world. But upon the design of ASEX, we had a challenge. And what was that challenge? We discovered that African commodities were never traded. Outside the African continent, people would dictate price on what our agricultural products will be in terms of pricing. And we, the Africans, we have not been able to set our own prices. And so based on that, ASEX will now be fixing the price of products. ASEX will now be giving farmers direction. ASEX will now be helping communities. ASEX will now be helping individuals. Gone are the days whereby we are getting out from school and looking for jobs. ASEX is now the job on your phone. ASEX is the job on your laptop. ASEX is the job. ASEX is that asset you will transfer to your children. Because with a password, you can now write your will and transfer to your children. Now, this is what we want to do today. And to get out of this point in which I am, I would like to tell you a story. Some time ago, there was this man in this African village. And so he was working on a project, and upon that project, he found a way to walk on water. And so he had to run a back test on this strategy on how to walk on water. And finally, he was able to perfect how to walk on water. And so he came to his village and he told his entire village that, look, I have what it takes to walk on water. And everybody said that was never possible. That the only person who walked on water was the man who existed in the holy books. And so this man said he could prove it. So on that day, all the people in the village gathered. And they called this man. And they told him, you have been saying you have what it takes to walk on water. And so here is the river. We want you to walk from the beginning of this river to the end of this river. And if you're unable to do that, then we will execute you. And the man asks, if I'm able to do that, what will you do for me? And they said, we will honor you and make you a king in our village. And so this was what happened. The man took the first step from the beginning of the river and walked from the very beginning to the very end of the river, and he walked on water. And he walked back again and did it 10 times. And then the whole community went agog. They started shouting, how is this possible? And the man looked at them and said, to walk on water is the easiest thing anybody can do. And they said, teach us, how do we walk on water? And this is the gist of this, my story. He said, anybody can walk on water if they know where the stones are. So, he found out where the stones are, and all what he did was that he was only stepping on the stones from the beginning of the river to the end, and by that they made him a king in the village. Now this is the story that you can get from there. The water represents life. It appears sometimes that you may not be able to get out from the difficulties of life, of poverty, of stagnation, of limitation. But guess what? There are systems and there are principles in place that you can step on. And you can break out from any limitation that you have found as a limitation. And the truth is this. Every challenge has a solution. Yes. And every difficulty we have faced as a people of Africa, there are solutions. Yes. If we have the right environment and we have the right mindset, then we can bet new solutions. Today, we are happy to announce that God has released light to us in the person of Mr. Ian Vula. And he has brought light upon the African continent. I give a short story. My Nigerian brothers will tell you that through the assistance of Mr. Ian, multi-millionaires have been created in Nigeria through the ASEX system within a space of just 18 months. Currently, we have thousands of people beaming from Nigeria watching us live, and they can testify that ASEX has transformed their lives. But before the birth of ASEX, there was a transformation, because we are being called from one level of glory to another level of glory. We are stepping higher because the deep will always call into the deep. And so we are creating a system where everybody can earn substantial amount of income every day and become free from the claws of poverty. I told my parents when I left school that one of the disadvantages they did for me is that they gave me the wrong software after I finished from school. The wrong software affected my mentality, because then it was finish school and go and get a job. And so I finished school, and with a population of over 200 million in Nigeria, there was no job. So what did I do? I sat down and I uninstalled that software. Because it's a mind game. Poverty is a mentality. And that is why he said, my people are destroyed because they lack knowledge. And knowledge is light. Because when light comes, then poverty and darkness will be eradicated. And so I had to change the software in my mentality. That look, I am responsible for my destiny and I can change my story. And when I had that new mentality, the law of attraction took effect. And I started attracting the right things to my life. Today you are seated here listening to us because the laws of attraction has brought you here. And that attraction is about to open the next level for your greatness. Because in the next couple of days, we're entering into a new season called 2022. The question is, what is the paradigm you want to embrace? And the answer is, what steps do you want to take to change your story? Not to take much of your time, I want to thank you for listening to us. At this point in time, I want to make welcome one of the brightest minds that we have. A young lady with great ambition, great tenacity, great influence, who has decided to join this course to rewrite the African story. She's heading one of the aspects of our ecosystem of the component of the Acex called the term coin. She's one of the drivers of that component, and she's a Kenyan. Permit me as I make welcome Madam Marian. Let's appreciate Marian as she takes the floor. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Yes. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to see all of you. It's such a privilege for me and an honor to be standing in front of you. Finally, the D-Day has come, 17th, and the launch is here. Aren't we happy? Yes. Let's give a clap to the team. They've really done a good job. Thank you so much. For those who've had faith in us, thank you so much for the faith you've had in us. For those who had doubts, we are finally here. I hope we can make that a difference and build faith from there. And I am here. I'm in charge of TE Properties. My name is Miriam Baraza. I'll be taking you through a bit of what TE Properties is all about. It's the most familiar company that's listed on the exchange, ASEX, because so many companies that will be listed on the exchange will be wide broad. We've talked about mining, we've talked about agriculture, we've talked about what else? Let me just say property and all other things that will be listed on the exchange. But TE Properties is a functioning company. You staked in it, if you remember. If you're one of the people who staked in it, you are expecting your rewards in a few months to come. And more staking pools will be open for you to have an opportunity for you to invest in property in this business. So how do we do this? So some of the questions that came about is, how do we get up to 60% returns in a year? Property is diverse. You're used to the normal 5 to 7 to 12% every per annum. But it's if you've been a developer before, if you've invested in land and widen your specs on how you can invest in property, you can tell that it's very, very practical and it can happen. Let me give you a wide example. Kenyans, you know Kajiado, Mavoko, Athi River. Those lands come very cheap, right? So if you come in early, buy chunks of land, are you not guaranteed to almost 100% returns? Very simple. I'll just give that example of land to begin with. I'll give an example in the UAE. This video you can find online on our platform, that is Acex. You come in early, In the UAE, this happens all the time. Come in early, reserve units early with developers. There's so many accreditable developers in the UAE. I'll not mention for the purpose of not promoting their work on our platform, but there's so many of them. So when you come in early, they give discounts of up to 20% when you buy in bulk. I've been there, I've seen this happen. These are investors who invest from $10 million US or dirhams and above. So with that, you're able to get the discounts that I'm talking about, up to 20%. And when, unlike African regions, in these regions, property really moves fast, and the valuation, or rather the appreciation in these properties, shoot up within 3 months, 120 days. So it's easy for you to get your returns and even exit, I'll call it a contract, or sell off your unit at about 20 days, or 120 days. So it's very easy for you to get 10%, 20% returns. If you entered in at a discounted price of 20% and sell them off at an increase of 20% valuation, is that not 100% return? It is. Thank you so much for those who understand. Simple arithmetic. So that is how we come in and get all the way to 300. When we talk about land, it really shoots up. So that's how we do TE properties. We've also partnered joint ventures with other people who have lands in bulk, so we'll do that. We have architects. Just if we have the land, then we partner with other people who do the development. If they're the ones who have the land, then we do the development in-house. And those who've done 2 projects in South Africa, we'll give you an opportunity for you to buy outright sale in terms of units. You can own it, have your own title deed, or a lease, 99-year period for a particular unit, and you can enjoy your property. But for the fractional ownership, you can have a fraction of each and every unit that we have, so that you continue enjoying your dividends or returns on investment annually or biannually on how we pay these rewards. So if that's understandable, then I guess we're on the same page. I would have loved to ask questions, but I guess this is a presentation. Thank you so much. So with this, I will invite FX Charles to proceed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and let's appreciate this wonderful lady. One of the brightest minds coming out from the country of Kenya. She's a genius, and she's our arrowhead for the drive of this project. Basically, the objective is for people to get into virtual property investment, just the way it's done in Dubai and in other advanced cities. And that's a model is replicated here, but with more precision in terms of how things are done. And the truth is that the returns on investments are indeed very good, because the way they are doing it, people will end up becoming multimillionaires with that. Now, to advance us forward with regards to the ecosystem that drives the coin that Acex has, which is called the term coin, we have one of the brightest minds also from the country of South Africa. He will be joining us. His name is Mr. Malindi. And with a clapping ovation, can we make welcome Mr. Malindi as he talks to us about TE Capital and how it benefits our community. Mr. Malindi, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Malindi Mapfumo. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for TE Capital, a subsidiary company to TE Markets Limited, which is registered and based in Johannesburg, South Africa. We're very much excited for this great grand launch of the Africa's first consolidated exchange. Not only that, we are thrilled to have TE Capital listed as a major driver on the platform. It is this phenomenal and mind-blowing initiative that will create opportunities and break barriers within the African continent. I'll take you through TE Capital. TE Capital is a venture capital firm that is actively providing venture capital to SMMEs, government departments, municipalities, and startup entrepreneurs through contract and corporate financing structures. Registered in 2005, the company has grown into a leading venture capital firm within the SADC region. Over the years, TE Capital has invested in and partnered with a number of well-known SMEs that are doing great in their respective fields. While we primarily focus on providing capital, we also support projects and businesses through professional advisory and consultancy. As we all know, funding is a very important part of upscaling a startup or a newly acquired project, and one of the main mechanisms to access capital is through venture capital companies. However, securing funding can be a very, very long process filled with a lot of red tape and bureaucracy. For entrepreneurs and small businesses, finding investing partners can surely be an uphill climb, as banks and other traditional funding houses set nearly impossible funding requirements. TE Capital then comes in and provide the much needed solutions through simplified funding processes, which are different from major players in the sector. With a very short turnaround time of a few days, simplified application form, no collateral needed, all sectors being covered, and clearly defined exit plans, TE Capital defies the conventional ways of funding, making it easy and quick for clients to access capital and drive their business projects. The firm has mastered venture capital funding over the years, and we have an enviable track record of finding the next big thing or the next big project in a variety of industries and sectors. We source and acquire transactions that require private capital, then make those opportunities available to our investors at extremely attractive returns as compared to current market internal rate of returns, the buzzword being extremely attractive. We have experienced lead generators and deal makers in our team responsible for sourcing, vetting, and conducting due diligence on potential transactions to mitigate the risk of default, which is the main risk that the venture capital industry faces. The results report that we get from our deal makers' activities gets submitted to our investment committee for final funding decision. And as an added layer of risk mitigation, the company makes use of professional consultants to give expert opinion, analysis, and recommendations on potential transactions. This serves as objective troubleshooters and provide alternative strategies to prevent problems and improve operations under the partnerships that we would have created. So how will TE Capital's activities merge in the value add with the mandate of the African Consolidated Exchange, AUCRI? As we go forward, partners seeking venture capital will be provided the capital through Acex and using the TEM coin as the medium to transact. This means clients who present viable and lucrative projects to TE Capital will have the potential opportunity to have their projects or businesses listed on the exchange for patient funding. With over 15 years of venture capital financing experience, TE Capital will be key in the process of listing and funding on the African Consolidated Exchange. That includes, however, not limited to providing professional assessments of projects and companies, present to Acex for potential listing, due diligence and reporting to Acex Investment Committee, and packaging clients' proposals that are fully compliant to the exchange and the regulations. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's appreciate him again. He did a wonderful job. All the way from South Africa, he had to do that to ensure that people get into the insight into what the system is all about. Now, one of the things we're trying to do with the ASEX system is to ensure that SMEs have opportunity to capital. SMEs have opportunity to funds to push out their projects, and people can raise capital from the ASEX system. But that has to be done in a manner that is strategic through a process what is called tokenization. And based on the fact that the ASEX system is not going to be a system just existing as an exchange, the ASEX system has its own local currency called the coin, the term coin. So what's the function of the term coin? The function of the term coin is to ensure that all transactions within the ecosystem of the ASEX is done by the coin. And the coin can be exchanged to any other coin of your choice. As a matter of fact, the coin is listed on the Ethereum network. if you're a crypto enthusiast, and you can change the coin to anything of your choice. But beyond that also, we are trying to create a system whereby African products, African businesses can be listed on the Acex, and people will drive such businesses. We have a large community of people that are already on the Acex through our liquidity pool system, and that volume is expanding by the day. Now, to take us further into the business of what we have today, to take us further into the business of what we have today, we need to bring to your understanding further business initiatives that we have on the ecosystem of the ASEX. And top on the list is what is called the TE Capital, and so permit me to bring in the CEO of ASEX and TE Markets, Mr. Peter. Let's welcome Mr. Peter for his beautiful presentation.
Our precious investors, this is indeed a great, great day for all of us. And you see, today we launch Africa Consolidated Exchange. This is what we've waited for. Africa has waited for it. We have had many stories written about Africa, not good ones, not captivating, not catchy. Every headline they say out there, bad news is what sells the most. It's what makes people tune into TV stations and radio stations. But here we are. Africa is coming of age through Africa Consolidated Exchange. And I can tell you, at TE Microfunding, which is a value driver at Africa Consolidated Exchange, we are working to ensuring that the Africa story is rewritten afresh by ensuring that cash flow flows right to the grassroots. And that is why with the microfinancing model that we have, we don't come to take away from the people, but instead we come to partner with the people. That is what TE Microfinance does. And so you want to ask, how do we do it? How do we make it to partner with people? Because you would wonder and say, we are in the business of making money. And the answer is, yes, we are in the business of making money, but there is another way of where we can be able to make money, but not taking everything out. Because all of you agree with me that Africa has been robbed. The kind of interest rates that exist, and I'm a former banker, the kind of interest rates that exist in the African market only exist in Africa. They are not anywhere else. And therefore, while we are here, TE Microfunding identifies or partners with structured existing microfinance institutions around Africa. And once the due process is followed, we get to advance facilities or credit facilities to this microfinance institution. And how do we do it? We do that by ensuring that if, for example, the interest rate per month is 4%, we split that interest into two, and we take 50%, and the microfinance takes out 50%. So we partnering. We are not taking the whole thing into our pockets, but instead we leave for microfinance to run its institutions and ensure that there is continuity and sustainability. And by doing that, we empower the person at the grassroots. Because have a look at it in this manner. If we advance money at exorbitant interest rates, then do we really help people on the grassroots down there, or do we kill them? We kill them by taking too much out of the people. And that is why you cannot multiply poverty by poverty. You cannot take away everything from people and leave people with nothing. So what is the process of accessing TE microfinance if you are a structured circle? We have a simple application process, and that application process is very well listed on our website. And the basics of it is you make an application, and once you make an application, it is considered, it is processed, and once you're done with that, we send you back the offer letter with conditions preceding, looking at having assessed how you run the structure and how everything works, and from there, we advance it to you in the form of our tradable currency, which is term coin. And once you do it with term coin, we advance it to you in term coin, and you will convert term coin into fiat, or what we call expendable currency. And with that currency, you will be able to give it to your people on the ground using the local fiat, the local currency in your country. And once you do that, they trade with the money and they repay back to you in fiat or local currency. Then you convert the local currency into term coin and the loan is repaid. That is basically for the microfinance. So we are wholesalers. We don't go straight into the person on the ground, but instead we wholesale our credit facility to the existing microfinance who run it down on their structure. And that is how we partner, ladies and gentlemen, and that is how through Africa Consolidated Exchange, we will ensure that the African story is rewritten by ensuring that down there at the grassroots, this cash flow doesn't just run up here with big institutions, banking and financial institutions, but it runs down, because when you empower the person down there, then you empower the whole community, so that it's not the selected few. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are doing in Africa Consolidated Exchange. And if you have any in your country, you can refer them to our website and they will get the real help, where we partner with you, and together the story in Africa is rewritten afresh. I want to thank you very much and welcome to the launch. It's a great day for us. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together for the CEO himself. That guy is an amazing guy. He speaks with so much energy. He has a lot of experience from the banking sector, and so he has now channeled his energy towards the growth of the Acex system. The truth is that if you are an investor with Ethereum and you have gotten your coin called the term coin, in the next couple of years, the volume you've gotten has the potentials to make you a billionaire. But this is it. The future is always cheap when you buy it now. Everybody will become a billionaire sometime in life, bought a future while it was cheap. And so, the ASEX system presents you that opportunity for you to maximize the concept of ASEX and the utility coin called the XTM coin. Ladies and gentlemen, a few months ago, I met this man. He's a genius. He's a father. He's a humble man. He's a man with diverse solutions. Some call him the Oracle of Africa. Some think he's not a human being, because the kind of creativity he has is beyond human understanding. You cannot spend 5 minutes with this man and not feel the volume of knowledge that emanates from him. I have learned from him, and he is my mentor, and he is my father, and he is my boss. With a standing ovation, everybody, I may welcome the president of ASEX, Mr. Ian Vula.
Lights off, lights off.
Let's keep clapping. We welcome Mr. Ian Vula, my boss.
Thank you, FX Charles. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to the launch of the Acex. My name is Ian Mvula. I'm the co-founder of the African Consolidated Exchange. Of course, there's a big team behind, and of course, you've already seen a few of my colleagues here. What a wonderful journey. We're here now. We've arrived. This is the destination. This is the destination. Yes, from here, we are going to change, rewrite Africa, as we've been saying, and we welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to go along with us on this journey. It's been quite a journey. I'm not going to go into the details now, a bit of that later on. I just wanted to welcome every one of you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of this great day. Thank you for your support. We've had many of you support us from all kinds of, from all walks of life. We've got a big team in Nigeria. Thank you, Nigerians. You've been so supportive to our program. Thank you, Kenyans. We thank you, the South Africans. We thank you, the Zambians. We thank the Zimbabweans. We thank Africa. Thank you so much. And of course, our Heavenly Father, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. We wouldn't have gotten here if He didn't give us the grace. We wouldn't have gotten here if He didn't give us the grace. We're here now. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are hearing of the African Consolidated Exchange for the first time, it is a fantastic platform, as you've heard. It is a platform where we've consolidated just about all the tradable instruments, the tradable assets, many opportunities there. Those of you that are entrepreneurs, have been struggling to raise capital, this is the platform where you have relaxed rules. Of course, you can't go to the traditional avenues that you've known, but the Acex is there to support you. More on that later on. I just came to greet everyone and to thank all of you that have been so supportive for us to get to this place where we are now going to truly rewrite the African story. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you in a bit. Thank you so much.
Let's appreciate the big boss himself. This man is not human. He's an angel, just wearing the physical body. And the guy has affected lives. The guy has changed my life 360 degrees. The guy has changed the lives of Barry Blackman, Mr. Afolabi, all the great leaders. The guy has changed our lives. Our loyalty to him is unquestionable. He's not a Nigerian, but today he's a Nigerian. He's not a Kenyan, today he's a Kenyan. And the guy is a lover of Christ. And that is the source of his strength. Let's appreciate him one more time. For by strength we can do nothing. His grace makes this possible. The Acex platform has been designed in such a manner that anybody on that platform, in a space of microseconds, can transfer money to any bank of your choice. Acex, through the initiative of Mr. Ian, has created a card system. And with the card system, you can transfer all your crypto into that card and pull out from any ATM machine in the world. Let's clap more for Acex. Acex is the next gold mine. If you're not on Acex, you are sitting on a long thing, as we say in Nigeria. So what have we done? We now have a technology in which if you earn XYZ dollars, take it to your card and pull it from any ATM in Kenya, in Ghana, in Nigeria, and South Africa. And that is that technology we have brought into Acex. Because withdrawals have to be made as easy as possible. And it starts instantly. And the good news is this. The person pioneering this project is no other person than my second mentor, my big sister, my mother, my friend, my special advisor. Permit me as I make welcome Dr. Jane Karama.
Good afternoon. I hope you're well. It's a very exciting day. I think my blood is running faster than usual. My heartbeat must be at around 100. It's normally 72. So I'm very excited today. We are not only launching ASEX, but you have new products that are coming on board. And a lot of us are going to partake what we are launching. I'm waiting for the projection to go on. Yeah. So my name is Dr. Jane Kamau. I was trained to be a veterinary surgeon, but something happened along the way. I now do surgeries on financial matters because I realize it is more exciting to operate on finances. It puts much more on your pocket. I have nothing against my career, totally nothing against the veterinary surgery. It gave me an opportunity to be where I am. And now I'm very excited to be working with ASEX. And we've grown tremendously. We thank God that He has not only given us a platform, but He has also given us leadership that is credible, that has a vision for this country and for this African continent, that has a vision for humankind. And at ASEX, we work with not only diligence, but we work with commitment. And now what you're bringing on the table is something that in the past was only for the chosen few. People never understood the financial markets except a few who are chosen. Now, I think the Lord has decided to choose all of us. So we are all in the chosen few group. And I hope we'll take it seriously. ASEX brings to the table a lot. For the novices in trading, we have something for you. For the great traders, we have something for you. For businessmen who have been looking for some patient capital, we have something for you. For guys who have idle-lying resources, we have something for you. And I want to just present a new product that is rewriting the African story also globally. We have the TE Payment Gateway Solution. And the TE Payment Gateway Solution, we have two products that we are bringing to the table. One of them is the merchants. I'll ask the one who is projecting to continue. Yes, we have the merchants, but I'll be concentrating today on our credit and debit card division. We have come up with a credit debit card division whose purpose and intention is to make transactions extremely easy for you, especially the crypto to fiat and fiat to crypto transactions. They will be extremely easy for us. So we have a number of cards. Let's move to the next slide. We have a number of cards. I'll be going through all of them. And at TE Payment Gateway Solution, what is our aim? Our aim is to make sure that all transactions are fast, they are easy, they are secure, and they are localized. I'm sure all of you who deal with cryptocurrencies, sometimes you wonder, this money in space, how does it ever get to my pocket? That is why we are saying we want to localize cryptocurrencies so that it is right in your pocket. If you are in Rwanda, you'll be able to get the Rwandan currency in your pocket. If you are in Kenya, you'll be able to get the Kenya shillings in your pocket. So we want to make it fast because you don't have to go through a lot of hula baloo, wondering who is going to change my cryptocurrency into fiat. That will be done very easily under the card. We will make it very easy for you. It's just at the click of a button and your Bitcoins become fiat. We'll make it very secure because it's all under your control. No one else controls your money for you, and it will be localized in your local currency. We have a number of cards to suit the different socioeconomics that we have among our people. We have 4 different cards. We have the basic credit card, we have the gold credit card, platinum credit card, and black credit card. Those are the 4 types of cards that will be available for us. What are the features for all our credit and debit cards? I think I've said this, but I want to repeat it again because it is possible that someone did not get it. So I want everybody to go home with this, that our transactions through our credit card, fiat, crypto, fiat, will be easy, they will be fast, they will be secure, extremely reliable, and localized to your local currency. So our cards are looking to making crypto fiat and fiat crypto transactions very easy and accessible to all our clients. There's a joke we always make. We say that most of our clients are very analog. But going forward, they will not be analog anymore because they can transact their Bitcoins into fiat very easily. So they'll not be called analog anymore, and we are very proud of them. We have nothing to be worried about them. We are proud of them because we are all growing. Makes cross-border transactions easy and fast. If you want to travel around the world, you know sometimes it can be tough, and the transaction fees can be a lot when you're changing from different currencies. But now to make it very easy, because wherever you are, you can be able to transact cross-border without problems. Enhances money transfer and transactions for the business community. Why am I very particular about that one? We are very particular about that one because you want to do your purchases in Dubai and bring your products here in Kenya. How do you transact the money between here and there? That is a challenge to a lot of people. If they're businessmen here, they understand what I mean. But we want to make it extremely easy, and you will see what I mean. Offers easy access to offshore banking for interested clients. Within our card division, we'll have offshore accounts, and that will be still part of your card account. Let me continue about the unique features. Gives you access to your cash in 1.9 M ATMs that are Visa-enabled around the world. We have 1.9 M Visa-enabled ATMs around the world because our debit credit card is under the Visa network. Whether dining, shopping, or traveling, Acex credit card gives you the financial comfort and security that you need. We offer customer support anywhere in the world, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. What else should I say, the minutes or the seconds? Let me not go there. We offer higher spending limits than most credit debit cards. I'll be going through that. We have different card types to suit your needs. Depending on where you are in your finances, we all are at different places. We'll give you a card. Each card carries 4 crypto wallets and 2 fiat wallets. So our first card is a classic Acex card that has a once-off acquisition fee of $75. It's once off, you pay once, you don't need to pay another time. Daily load limit of $5,000, daily ATM withdrawal of $1,000, and card account limit of $50,000, meaning at any one time, that card can carry that amount of money. Now you understand what I meant when I said for business people, we are making life very comfortable for you. Then we have the Acex Gold card. Activation fee is about $150 USD. Daily load limit of $15,000 USD. Maximum daily ATM withdrawals of $2,500. Maximum card account limit is $100,000 US. Isn't that good? Yes. $100,000 US in your pocket, in your card, around the world, wherever you are. That's what we are offering you. And then we have the Acex Platinum card. Activation fee is $250 USD. Daily card load limit is $50,000 US. Maximum daily ATM withdrawals is $10,000 US. And your card can hold up to $250,000 at any one time. How much is $250,000? $250,000? 25 million. So you can be walking around with 25 million in your card. Yeah. So that is, then we have the Master Black card. The owner of the name Black. Actually, for us, the name Black is a trade name. It has an owner. Yeah, so it's a brand. So ASEX Master Black card, and that is our biggest card. Activation fee is $500 US. Daily card load limit is 100,000 USD. Maximum daily ATM withdrawals $25,000, and maximum card account limit is 500,000 USD. That will be because our community is growing financially. So these limits will be extended, you can be sure. We are waiting for us to grow so that we can grow with the card. Yeah, so our community is growing financially. We know where we have come from. Most of us, we understand where we have come from. We may not know where we are going, but I can tell you we are going far. Because already we have experienced, and as our CEO, as our president says, where we have come from is just a drop in the ocean. So you can imagine how much money we have already made. So if that is a drop in the ocean, you can imagine where we are going. So our card is the best crypto to fiat card. We employ the referral marketing strategy of marketing in creating awareness and getting our cards known by our clients. Why do we do that? Because we believe that the word of mouth advertising is the strongest way of advertising. Once your friend tells you something, you almost don't ask a second question or a question. You just follow. Then later, if there's a problem, you say, but you're the one who told me. I trusted you. So we know that the word of mouth advertising is the best. So we want you to talk to your friends and encourage them to, or bring them on board, because this is the bomb. This is what you've been waiting for. The referral commission is earned from all active cards that one has referred. Refer and create another source of income by earning commissions. Every time a card is activated, you will earn. Every time a card is swiped, you will earn. Every time a person goes to the ATM to withdraw, you will earn. So guys, what were you looking for? Another source of income. That is what we've brought for you, because that is what we do in ASEX. We create multiple sources of income, because we believe no man will ever get rich having one source of income or one stream of income. Our president encourages us to have 7 to 10 streams of income. So if you only have one or you only have two, you are still on the lower side. You are still in kindergarten. So we are bringing for you another opportunity. This guy who is known around the world says most people never really get wealthy simply because they are not trained financially to recognize opportunities right in front of them. So that is what we are offering you, an opportunity here to make an extra source of income. And I want to believe that apart from storing the wealth that we are working towards together, because we are creating 500 millionaires, dollar millionaires, $5 million millionaires. You know, I'm not the owner of that free, so I may not know the details. That belongs to Reverend Asara. $5 million dollar millionaires. That is our first stop. Then later we are going to create others. So how does the sales and affiliate referral commission look like? This is how it will look like. For if you have levels, those who understand what I'm talking about, we have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. When that person has a card, it's activated and it's being used. That is the amount of dollars you will make every time that card is used in a month. So what do we need to do to make sure that we introduce a lot of our people? And it doesn't matter the amount of money that card is using. Why did we take that route? Because some of us can bring people who can only swipe little money. Do we need to discriminate against you? No. We want you to earn and earn just like the other person. But of course, if you bring Mr. Blackman with a lot of blacks, you can see every time you have $70, every time you have $35 if they are your level 2, level 3, and level 4. So that is how our sales and affiliate referral commission is. We did this so that you can be able to organize your finances. You are not confused about how am I going to earn. So long as you have 500 cards or 200 cards in your network, you are earning. And you are earning a standard fee that you know this is what I can work on, this is what I can do my financial planning on. So that is us. Thanks very much. My name is Dr. Jane Kamau. As I said, I work with T Markets. I am the VP of T Markets, and I'm also a director. I've been with T Markets for 2 years now, and it has totally changed my life. Yeah, sometimes you look at it and wonder, why did God favor me? What have I done to him? And I know that all of us seated here are candidates of great favors from God through our ASEX platform. Now that you're here, your time is now. It's not tomorrow. Your time is going to move with us, and we will work together. We'll hold your hand where you don't understand, and we are going to make Africa very proud. We are writing the African story. Always committed about that. We never waver. We never shy about it. But we are rewriting the African story, and the whole world will know about Africa. Thank you, and the Lord bless.
Hands together and celebrate this beautiful, gorgeous black woman with a black card. It's like all the black women have the black card. And Barry Blackman, because he's black, has the black card. Let's celebrate Dr. Jane. We call her in Nigeria the mother of Africa because she's a mother to us all. Very enterprising, very focused, very dedicated, and a no-nonsense lady. Don't mess up with her. She's good. She spoke about the potentials of the card, but the question is, do we really understand it? That if I have people, for example, let's say I have Barry registered with me, and I'm in Nigeria. Anytime Barry makes a withdrawal, I get paid in Nigeria. That sounds very good. So let's go to Nigeria, and let's say in Lagos, our population in Lagos is about 25 million thereabouts. We have a population problem. There are so many people in this world. And they said coronavirus has killed people, but in Nigeria it has not killed people because it keeps going up every day, the numbers. So imagine you have a large population under you that have registered or gotten this card through the system. That for every withdrawal they make through their bank ATMs, you get paid. That is the possibilities that this card presents. The card is a game changer. And ASEX is the first of its kind of all to present a solution that has no borders. Let's appreciate ASEX one more time. We have over 10 media houses here right now covering this event and transmitted to over 19 nations in the African continent. And so as we're here, people are watching us all over the globe. Beyond the African continent, we have people in the US, in Canada, in America watching us right now. And they're excited about what they are hearing because light has come. And Ian was that medium of light through which God is reaching out to us. Now, ASEX has not advanced because we wanted to advance by ourselves. There have been a lot of people behind the scene that has worked tirelessly to ensure that this business gets to this level. Some of them, you may not see them on the stage, but I have a couple of them in the house. Permit me to appreciate one of the great leaders from Africa, no other person than our great leader from Nigeria, Mr. Afolabi Olatunji. Let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate this young man. This was the vessel that brought ASEX down to Nigeria. We appreciate you, sir, for coming. Permit me also to appreciate Mr. Henry from Tanzania. Let's appreciate Mr. Henry. Permit me also to welcome and appreciate Papa Sari from Ghana watching us online. Papa Sari, we appreciate you. Michael from the US, we appreciate you. Barry Blackman in the house, we appreciate you. And all that great leaders scattered around, want to say thank you for your great support. We could not have made progress without you. A wise man said something. He said, those who anticipate the future control the future. And what Acex has done in its marketing plan is that we are anticipating the future where possibilities exist. And those possibilities that exist in that future has now been created into products that can ease out and help our people earn consistently even from the Acex opportunity. But before we get into more details about the Acex business, we have one of the brightest minds from the African continent. He's a Ugandan, and the guy is a genius. I call him my adopted brother because he's no longer a Ugandan, he's now a Nigerian, because of the level of intelligence he has. Permit me as I make welcome all the way from Uganda, Mr. Molondo Daniels.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for those of you who are watching us all over the world. How are you today? Are we good? Yes. Are we fantastic? Yes. Let's give a round of applause to the Most High God who has enabled us to be here. Please come on, if you clap for the Lord, give it for Him. Yeah. My name is Daniel Mulondo. I come from Uganda. It's a small country with a population of about 40 million people. And 80% are young people below the age of 30 years. Yes. I've been around the world, I've traveled, and I thank God that I came to know cryptocurrencies in 2017, 2018, and blockchain. So we have established, and here we are. Right now, we are witnessing the Acex platform. Let's give it a round of applause to Mr. Ian Mvula, the team. Come on, let's give them a round of applause. Innovations are the only future for Africa. If we all get involved in these innovations, we are about to change the African story. So I'm here to present to you Red Planet. Red Planet is a company that is based in South Africa and Zambia. It's one of the key drivers on the ecosystem of Acex, the Africa's Consolidated Exchange. So someone is wondering, asking himself that what is Red Planet? Red Planet, it's a company that is doing exploration and beneficiation. So it is believed that Africa, 30% of the global's wealth is in Africa. Do you believe that? Yes. But it's just because we've been lacking understanding and the system, how we can tap into this. Let me give an example of a country called Congo, DRC Congo. DRC Congo, it's a country with a lot of people, but they have not benefited in what they have in their land. They only go for luxuries, but they're not into the ecosystem. They don't know, they lack a system that shows them how things are done. So here we are, as Red Planet has come into the play to do all those things. And the company has allocated 30% of its revenue or its collection, and then that money is going to be invested in beneficiation and exploration of minerals in Africa. Right now we have projects that are running. One is in South Africa, and another one in Zambia. Of recent, we had one exploration in Uganda. In Uganda, we have a lot of copper. So the company has gone there. They have sent a delegation to do that. Very soon, we shall be in Tanzania. So we are coming in Africa. I mean, we are coming everywhere. And all these use cases, they are facilitating and growing the ecosystem of Acex, the Africa's Consolidated Exchange, where all of you can trade and make money. That is number one. Secondly, the passive traders, they can be able to stake into these projects. Like Ready Planet, we use stake there. Of course, at the percentages will be there. You'll be able to see them there in the staking panel that we're going to run this project in South Africa, or it's going to be run in Congo or Uganda. Then you'll be able to go there. You take a look at the interest rates there, the ROIs, return on investment, and then you invest in those projects. So that's how we are going to grow. That's how we are going to make money. And it's a one way how the unbanked are going to access these assets, virtual assets, because they have not been given a chance. As an individual or as a person in Uganda, I cannot go and then I start exploration. It's not easy because it's a business that is curtailed. It's a game for big people in it. But this time around, with the help of Acex and Red Planet, we're going to be able to invest in those projects remotely. When I'm in Uganda, I'll be able to invest in a mining activity in South Africa. When you're in Tanzania, you will be able to invest in Congo. You're in Nigeria, you will be able to invest in Zambia. So that's the entire formula, that's the entire program, how it's going to work. So I welcome you to join us, and then we write the African story. Thank you so much. May God richly bless you. Are we excited? Are we excited for this? Yes, God bless you so much.
Let's put our hands together for Mr. Mulundu. Thanks. This is one of the brightest minds in cryptos on the African continent. He has made millions of dollars from crypto, and he has his own academy as well, but he's partnering strategically with the Acex platform to ensure that the Acex business moves to a new level entirely. Now, the truth about this is that on the Acex system, as I said, one of the things we have as a novel innovation is the bet of the coin itself. The coin is called the TEM coin, currently valued at about $1.34, still on the ICO stage. We've not listed on major platforms yet because we want our community to take full advantage of it. And we want our merchants to also get as much as we can, because there is a roadmap that has been set, and the year 2022 is the year for massive wealth transfer, even in the crypto space. So the question is, how positioned are you, and how can you maximize the opportunities that Acex is presenting itself to you with? So this is the gist. The TEM coin was designed with the professionalism with a guy from Nigeria. His name is Mr. Emmanuel. The guy is a genius. I have never seen a person as intelligent as this young man. Still very young, but yet he has this diverse level of intelligence in him. And so we are privileged to have Mr. Chinedu in the house in Kenya today, fleeing from Nigeria to be with us today. And if you want to be a billionaire, you must make Chinedu your best friend. Because this is one man that Mr. Ian does not joke with. This is his baby. Chinedu is his baby. You know, Mr. Ian is the father to all of us in Africa. And we appreciate his what he has done for us. So to take us further with regards to our meeting for today, I make welcome the brain box. The brain box himself, the genius of our time, Mr. Emmanuel Chinedu, all the way from Nigeria.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited today to be here. It's been a long journey. I'm so excited, I'm short of words. A round of applause for everybody, please, coming here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm honored to be part of this history that we're making and we're creating. It's been an exciting journey. Challenges, but challenge is an opportunity for you to become a better person, right? So every success is boxed in a challenge. If you're able to find the solution, then you have a success, right? So that's what the journey has been for us. I don't want to take so much of our time. I'll be talking about where we are at with the Temcoin project. By definition, I'm going to call it short. Temcoin is an ERC20 token that is on the Ethereum network. One of the questions that I think so many people in the crypto space might be asking is why Temcoin? Because, there's so many crypto assets in the market. There's a lot of it. But what makes a product to stand out is the utility of that product and the uniqueness. By uniqueness, I mean, what is the solution that that product has come to the market to provide? You see what I mean? And that is what is exciting and unique about the project Temcoin. It's been an exciting journey. I've been in the crypto space for about 4 years. Full time. FX House was saying something about creating your own economy, and finding your own path for yourself. I think there's so many things that we youths can do, and not just youth, that's cut across all age brackets, can do right now, to break even. And for me, we've moved, times are changing, and we've moved from, one era to the other. We're moving now from, what we used to call the industrial era to another era, and what we apply in this era is about your skill set, what you know how to do. That is what will keep you afloat in the market, as far as I'm concerned. And bringing it back to Temcoin, what is unique about Temcoin? What is unique about Temcoin, you may ask? Now, I talked about the utility as being what keeps a product in the market and creates a niche for that product. And for me, the use case of Temcoin, it's embodied in the activity happening today, the launch of Acex. Now, because Temcoin will be the native currency on the Acex platform. By native currency, what I mean is that, before now, we had so many people come on the stage, talked about the payment gateway, the card system. We talked about TE properties. Now, if you're getting on Acex, there will be so many players on the Acex. There will be traders on Acex platform. There will be people joining the staking club, people that you don't have the skills to trade. You want to just come in and put your money. You have an idle cash you want to send out in the market. For me, my money really, they're soldiers for me. You see what I mean? So I send them out for war. They conquer and bring back captives. That's how it is, yeah? So if you're in that category, thank you so much. So if you're in that category, there's something for you on Acex, all right? But for you to get in on this product, all right, staking on the Red Planet, on the payment gateway, the TE properties, you have to do it strictly with Temcoin. And for me, that is the biggest use case for Temcoin. Now, paint a picture of the clients and the thousands of people coming on the Acex platform, and then picture in your mind, because simple economics, all right? Once there is an increased demand of a product, the value does what? The value goes up, all right? So if you have a lot of products in the market with so limited demand, the value drops, all right? Now, but on Acex, for you to do anything, I'm trying to define what we mean by Temcoin operating as a native currency on Acex platform. So if you're going to stake on TE properties, you have to do it with Temcoin. If you're going to stake on Red Planet, you have to do it with Temcoin. If you're going to stake on TE Capital, you have to do it with Temcoin. Now, what does this mean for early adopters of this project? Now, because I'm so excited today because what is happening today opens up the door for the next phase of the Temcoin project. So for you, members of TE markets community that's, you've bought in on this coin in the early days and you have a lot of coin now. All these activities, starting from what will start happening from today on the Acex platform, is a plus for you. What it means is you've bought ABC amount of Temcoin and you're holding it, all right? And then the staking call for Red Planet is made and people need to buy Temcoin to go and stake on Red Planet. You see what happens? There's demand for Temcoin, right? And then by you holding it, the value of Temcoin is going up in the open market, your own value also is going up. And this is how Temcoin has been engineered to make sure that the Temcoin you bought at, say, maybe 50 cents, $1, whatever, all right, goes from that price to the upside, all right? It's really big for me, and I'm so happy because we are getting to the next phase of this project. Now, I've tried to define what Temcoin will be as a native currency on Acex, and now I'm making an open call for you to get on Acex platform and try and get your hands on some Temcoin. Understanding that if you're going to take advantage of all these products being listed here today, it has to be through the medium of Temcoin. That is all you need to know, and then you'll be fine, all right? If you're going to be providing liquidity on the exchange, you'll be doing it on Temcoin. If you're going to operate as a merchant on the exchange, you'll be doing it with Temcoin. If you're going to stake on Red Planet, TE Properties, Payment Gateway, anything you want to do on that exchange, it has to pass through Temcoin. For me, that is the biggest use case, for Temcoin on the platform. Now, if you get to our white paper, go to the site, tem-coin.com. You will see a link there for you to download the white paper. Now, in crypto space, there's something we say each time we're talking about different crypto assets. Now, we say do your own due diligence, right? Make your own research. And this doesn't just apply to crypto. If I come to you and present a business to you, I just presented an opportunity for you. Now, what you do with that information is to go back and make your own, research. That's what a wise business person would do. You're not going to get in on that product because I'm telling you, because I might have a very poor knowledge or poor, understanding of how the financial market works. So for you, you need to go back and start looking at, what is actually on the site or the white paper of that particular project. Then you cross-reference with what the person has told you, and then you'll be able to come to a position where you can make an informed decision, all right? So from all this I'm saying here, your job, if you've not gotten Temcoin, is to get to tem-coin.com, download the white paper. You will see so many other things that time might not permit you to mention here. There's what we call tokenomics. On the tokenomics, there's the bond system, and the bond system is one of the things that will jump the price, up to the north side. But I don't have time to start analyzing all these things now. So you can get to tem-coin.com and then download that white paper. Every information about where we are at and where we are going with the project Temcoin is there in that white paper, all right? I'm really excited, and I'm just excited because ASEX is launching today, and it has opened the door for us as far as Temcoin is concerned to get to the next phase of our project. Thank you so very much for joining us in this journey, and I'm hoping to see all of us come next year, next 2 years, to show our report card. You see, it's about the proof. It's not about what you're saying. It's about how you're taking that thing you're saying, putting it in practice, and getting the desired result. So in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years to come, what becomes of you is dependent on what you're doing with the information you are getting here today, all right? So I want to see you at the club of people rejoicing, showing their report card, and they're making all A's. By A's, I mean Sheleta, you know what I mean? I mean money. So, so thank you very much. This will be my time. Thank you.
Let's appreciate Mr. Chinedu. You know about that guy, he has a small frame. But what is upstairs is bigger than the whole of Kenya. Chinedu is just a genius. And they say a lion will give birth to a lion. Mr. Ian is a lion, so he has given birth to a lion. Beyond what Chinedu has done, there's also another genius in the house. Because what Mr. E has done is that he has attracted this guy. I don't know where he got them from. I wish I had 10% of the kind of brain they had. My story would have changed. We have a guy in the house, and he is also the brain box of the design of the Acex platform. Every thinking that has gone into that place has emanated from this guy. The guy is a Kenyan, well advanced, having a small frame like Chinedu himself. But what they carry upstairs is unimaginable. You can't be with this guy and not feel wisdom emanating from him. And I told him, look, Curtis, you don't need to be in Kenya. Come to Nigeria. There's Banana Island. Come, we will take care of you. In fact, we will give you everything you want. Just name your price. Allow me to welcome Marvin Curtis, the brain box of Acex.
he said, okay, let me start by saying good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is a very special day, and I've been introduced as the brain box. But behind the stage, someone was telling me to say brain tank. Do you agree? Okay, the day is finally here, and my work here is just to take you through the unique selling points of Acex and why you should join the African Consolidated Exchange. The first of its kind. I'm not going to repeat so many things because I need to go straight into that site and explain what you need to hear. So many people are waiting to hear something today, and that is what I'm going to explain. Okay? All right. So, okay, it's already displaying. I'm going to go through these tabs. It's not a training session today, but we'll be having trainings through various departments and all that you know about. About Acex. Under About Acex, you'll find our team, and I must tell you that our team is very well educated on this platform. Moving forward, if you're going to talk to any customer support, any sales agent, or any other person you know within the company, they already know this product in and out. So feel free to interact with them after this. Exchange. It's okay, be patient, guys. Be patient. Under the exchange, there is markets and there is on coins. Click for me on coins, please. Exchange, click the exchange and then click on coins. Be patient, guys, be patient. I have some magic, it's only that it's not working. Yeah, it's a comedy show at the same time, so click the exchange, and then you drag the mouse down to on coins. Thank you. Fantastic. Now, the brain box that was here has talked about Temcoin, right? So the Temcoin is going to be listed there. That's the first coin that is going to be listed in the exchange. And you, as an investor or a crypto enthusiast who wants to come out or to come up with their own coin, feel free. We can onboard you here so that you can list our token, your token with us. Go to P2P rating, please. I'm just touching on the most important parts today. P2P rating. Now, under P2P rating, it means these are the best traders in the exchange that you can ever have. The best traders in the exchange. So those passive investors or those people who don't know how to trade at all, you're well taken care of. You can come and choose the best traders within the site, add them to your wish list, transfer funds to them from your portal. They will be able to trade for you, okay? Go back to home, click on the Acex logo. Just click on the Acex logo. Now, I'm not going to go through the website. It's so huge. So I'm only going to take you through how to open an account. And before I do that, the existing members of TEM who have been verified, you can as well still go here and register, but your data has been transferred into the exchange. A special link will be sent to you probably after this. I had to rush here and present this. Will be sent to you. Give me latest Monday. You'll get a special link that will redirect you into where you'll access your rewards, your referrals, commissions, and all that you've been waiting for. And even your deposit that you did before. So, forget about the rewards and everything. Now we're going into trading. Open an account. Just click open account. My magic is kind of delaying, but the green button just next to my shoes. Open account. Let me move close to the screen. Open account. Be patient, guys. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to quickly guide you through on how to open an account in the Acex, okay? Username, you can nickname yourself any other name you want. So that is the username. But remember, under your first name, it has to be your real name. Your second name has to be your real name due to KYC. Know your customer. If your name is not tallying with the documents that you're going to upload after finishing this registration, then we'll not approve your account. So the first step is username, email. You confirm your email, you put your password, and the password should be very, very, which word should I use? Should be unique and very strong. First name, last name, date of birth, country, city. You have to also choose your flag from there by searching this button and putting your phone number. Once you click on confirm, there's a green button that is hidden somewhere there. Once you click on confirm, an email will be sent to you. For some of you, it will go to spam. Some of you, it will go to your inbox. So just ensure you check there, and then that's it. You will be sent a link that will redirect you into the client portal. And now, I will ask my magician to take me back to the portal. Okay. Click on login. Because I already have an account, so it will automatically redirect me. Click on login. Take the first name, yes. The first password, yes. No, first, that one, login. Thank you. Okay, I'm texting you the Google Authenticator. I'm texting it to you. Now you see how secure it is. Okay? And I will advise clients, ensure when you're registering, ensure you activate your two-factor authenticator. Please, please, please. It's very important. The first layer of security. And this platform is very secure. So don't worry, I'm texting it to you right now. That's why I have my phone. Okay, I can just say it. It's okay. I hope, even if I say it, there's no problem. 772061, because it keeps on changing. Log in before it expires. Thank you. Now, this is the social ecosystem of none other than the African Consolidated Exchange. Do not worry. This platform, somewhere on the website, will upload videos on how to navigate the platform. We'll get the people who can speak better than me, people who can explain it better, people with good voices, so that you can understand. So, in the farthest corner where my name is Curtis Marvin. My nickname is CMO. There's social. All those are my social media that you can reach me through in the exchange. This exchange, you don't have to ask for someone their number, okay? You don't have to ask for someone their number. You just go there and click. Do not click. Don't click my socials, please. You just go there and click WhatsApp. You want to reach me through WhatsApp, you click there and you'll be able to chat me. And this is where you find people like me, assuming I'm a good trader. Come to find friend at the button where there's find. On my farthest right, next to my avatar, farthest right, just click on find. There, no, find. There, thank you. No, go back to friends. Okay. Push the cursor exactly at find. Take the cursor to find. There. Type Joyce. Okay. So that is Joyce. Now this one is introducing me to the next aspect of this social ecosystem. Now there's a P2P investor and there's a P2P manager. And I had explained before, P2P management simply means someone opens an account and you as an investor transfers funds into that account and they trade for you on your behalf. Just cancel Joyce. Just cancel Joyce here. There's an X button. Up, up. Okay, click my profile up there next to the Acex logo. Next to the Acex logo. Okay, yeah, it's there too. Fine, no problem. Okay, now the way I've navigated from Curtis to Joyce is what I want to explain in simple. Curtis, assuming I'm a crypto enthusiast, or rather, I'm interested in trading, but I don't know how to trade. I searched for Joyce. Joyce appeared there. Assuming Joyce was among the 3 people you're seeing there: Sammy, Olive, Mia. So you go and click on Sammy. Click on Sammy. Thank you. Just click on Sammy. Okay, they're having a technical issue. Anyway, you've gotten the gist. It's fine. The next thing I wanted to explain is on how to open the P2P manager account. So click for me, open an account. The red button next to the yellow one. Thank you. P2P management. Okay, now this is the form that you need to fill when you are opening a P2P management account. And that is the first one there. The first drop there is Acex exchange. You leave it as default. But for now, we recommend at currency, you do BTC. So click on the icon, click BTC. Minimum, let me just explain, you don't have to click anything. Minimum P2P investment is the minimum requirement that I am asking so that I can trade for you. So it could be $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. It's upon the person who is trading to decide. The initial P2P investment is the amount of money that I started trading with. This is very key. It's very key for me to show my investors that I started with $5,000 and I was able to grow the account to $20,000 or $30,000. That is when I'll be able to appear at the P2P rating topmost. Manager's revenue is what I'll charge you at the end of the month once the profits have accumulated. Rollover is the period when your P2P management account profit is distributed between me, the manager, and you, the investors. So if I said 15%, that means if I made a profit of $10,000, out of that $10,000, I take 15%, and then the rest is divided to you equally depending on what kind of equity you came in with. I hope that is understood. Preferred activation time is when I want the investors to join my trading. Normally during end month or the first day of the month. And then if I need to update my trading activities, I choose after how long. I could choose 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, or even daily. Thank you. You can close that tab. Just close it up there. There's an X button. Or you can cancel. Now, the last bit that was very key for me to talk about here is on how to deposit. So I'm moving close so that you can go faster. Click on billing. Click on billing. All right, thank you. Click on deposit funds. I'm trying to point, so whoever is guiding, deposit funds is on the farthest left. or you can deposit from the yellow button, which one is, whatever is easy for you. So this is where you deposit. You will also need to choose the currency. Are you doing it in euro? Are you doing it in BTC? For now, since the payment systems that have been integrated are still not fiat, you can just click on this arrow, click on this drop down, this one, yeah. Choose BTC. So we have two types of payment methods currently. We have the BitGo that has been integrated. You can click here again, and the coin payments. So whichever you choose, click on coin payments, just click on it, thank you. Put one BTC there, let's put for me one BTC. Just click one, or type one, okay. Agree to terms and conditions. We'll have to redo it again. I need to show the congregation on how to do this. Just click on deposits, either from the topmost or down there. Come, deposit, the yellow tab. There. Okay, let's repeat it. BTC deposit method. Choose coin payments, thank you. Amount, just click one, and then you agree to the terms and conditions. Okay, yeah, okay, agree to terms and conditions. Thank you, proceed. Now, once you reach this level, you copy this address. This address, you go to whichever trust wallet that you have and send the amount of BTC. It will automatically reflect. As you can see, go back to dashboard. Dashboard, this dashboard is here. I'm trying to move with the mouse so that we can go very fast. Okay, scroll. Scroll a little bit. Just scroll up or scroll down. Okay, the mouse is a magic mouse. Just touch the mouse upward. Thank you. Thank you. As you can see, I did a deposit yesterday. And if you want to know, the deposit that I did was to test the platform. I've been testing it frequently, but I did it this morning just to ensure that it's working again. I did a deposit of 0.00442 BTC, which is worth 19.70 US dollars. Having said that, that is what I wanted to explain today. Now, take me to the last tab. The next one. No, forget about my social ecosystem. Go to the browser. The tab on top of deposit. Tab on top of deposit. Yeah, that one. Okay. So, for the investors, this is where all your funds are going to reflect. You will log in with the same password, and you will find all your funds here. And you will be able to initiate the withdrawal, which will be communicated through the email that we're going to send on Monday. And that marks the end of my presentation. I would like to welcome Mr. FX Charles to come back. Thank you.
Can we celebrate Mr. Curtis for that excellent, beautiful presentation? The truth about it is that the ASEX is even more advanced than what he has explained. And there are so many possibilities that the ASEX will be bringing to us. As we speak, a lot of institutions, a lot of companies are already lining up to list their projects on ASEX, because ASEX becomes that one-stop shop through which all trading activities can be done. So the question is, how do I take full advantage of the ASEX system? Advantages can be taken by you getting to understand how the ASEX system operates. ASEX in the next couple of years will become the #1 trading platform in the world. Because, somebody say amen. Now, this is why you need to know that. It is only on ASEX. We have crypto, we have Forex, we have synthetics, we have stocks, we have everything integrated into one. No other system in the world has it. And that's why ASEX is the advantage that we have right now. Let's celebrate ASEX, guys. So the next question is, how do we project this thing out? Now, we've mentioned about the card system that Dr. Jane spoke about. We've mentioned about the term coin, and we mentioned about the ecosystem that runs through the Red Planet, through the TE properties, and all sorts. The truth about it is that coming next year, a lot is going to be unveiled. The Red Planet, it's actually a cash cow on its own. Because by you staking on exploration activities, by buying little of this coin in an exploration project, you will end up making a lot of fortunes for yourself. A lot has been invested towards that exploration part of that business, and we are about to unveil that. Now, going forward, we will be having the grand launch and the master opening ceremony of this great event. And we'll be having very soon the president himself having the privilege to unveil that. But before we do that, we want to appreciate all our great leaders scattered all over the world. I've just been told that the people from the United States of America, they are busy watching us live right now. Let's celebrate the Americans right now. And our great leader there, Dr. Jane herself, is also doing a fantastic job helping us to grow the community over there. We also have Mr. Michael himself, also our leader, doing a great job there. From other parts, we have Mr. Turuka. We have other people scattered all over the world. Mr. Itwa, Papa Asari, Dr. Wisdom. All over Africa, people are watching us live. And all our TV stations are focused on us right now because for the very first time, a legacy company has been born. Let's celebrate this legacy company. Now, with the advancement of this legacy company, there is a roadmap for the term coin. And that roadmap is going to be pushed seriously from next year. Because come next year, the value of the coin will shoot up. So, remember I said something. I said the future is always cheap when you buy it now. So the future right now is selling at $1.34. Okay? There's a future that is coming that you can only get to buy that for $100. So if you buy this future right now for $1.34, let's say you buy 1,000 units of it. Imagine the magnitude of profits you would have made when this coin goes to $100. And what will drive this coin is not because we are so passionate about it, our passion will drive it. What will drive this coin is the ecosystem. The ecosystem becomes the fuel through which this coin will explode in all the exchanges. So the Red Planet, the coin will be used. For the TE properties that answer, the coin will be used. For the gateway system, the coin will be used. And everything about our system is about the coin. And so when demand also shoots up for the coin, then be rest assured that the price will go up. But sometime next year, there's going to be a coin born that will happen, meaning that half of the volume of the circulating supply of the coin is going to be burnt. And I think Chinedu explained that as well. Now, when that happens, it means that we have limited circulation, and so the prices will shoot up big time. And so Kenyans, in this great University of Nairobi, having her 66th, is it convocation ceremony that we just had today? Graduation 66. You now have the advantage to create your future now. Because other nations are looking at you right now. And the big sharks are coming in with their volumes in billions of dollars to buy up this coin. And this is the level of transparency we have brought to Kenyans to take advantage of it. Because Nigerians are waiting, Ghanaians are waiting, Senegalese are waiting. As they say in my language, you can't be in the sea and there's soap in your eye. Is it possible? You can't be in the ocean and you say, oh, there's soap in my eye. That's not possible. Because you have water. So this is the water we have brought to you guys. So you got to take full advantage of it. When I saw this opportunity last year, I told myself, this is the game changer. And there is hardly a household in Nigeria where Acex is not known. And is expanding and exploding by the day. Because we now have a system that provides the one-stop shop where all your activities will and can be done. To advance us further at this point, I want to make welcome our great leader, our boss, the one and only Mr. Ian Vuller. Let's celebrate the president of ASEX. Celebrate the president of ASEX. Let's keep clapping. Let's keep clapping for him.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, FS Charles, thank you. What a great support he is. Ladies and gentlemen, wasn't the ASEX presentation brilliant? Don't we have a brilliant platform for you? It's brilliant, huh? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, it's brilliant. You've seen it all now. We are ready to start making money on the ASEX. Thank you so much. But we just didn't get here. It's been a long journey, especially for those that have been with me for a long time. You will agree that we started out trading with as little as $500, and then we lost that. As a young family, back then, I'd set out that I was going to make a livelihood just trading. And you can imagine you organize $500. In fact, I think I borrowed it from my brother, and then you lose it. That was a bit devastating. But I carried on. I went and looked for a little bit more capital and then continued trading. And, along the way, I met different brokers. It's been a long journey. I met different brokers, worked as an IB, just kept focused. There are times that I never traded because something went wrong in the markets. For example, on 9/11, I lost a bit of cash there, but continued. Another time when I remember I had to slow down again was around about 2008, 2009, when the markets crashed, and so on and so forth. But it's been a long journey. Along the way, I met some brilliant people that have assisted us to get to where we are here. There are many, many, many people that I can recall that contributed in one way or another. But I'm just going to thank a few of them. And if I don't mention your name, it's not because it's just that we're going to stay here all night, me mentioning names. But there are all those that have been supporting our project with a lot of prayer from Ghana, the Lovers Baptist Church. I really, really thank you. You've been with us, Pastor Kinsley, Effie, and your team. Thank you so much. We thank Reverend Asare, Dr. Jane. These people have been so supportive. Emmanuel Chinedu, you met him here. Curtis, Beatrice, Joyce. In fact, at this stage, I just want to call Joyce in. Joyce, are you available? Can you come out, please? So these are people that have really worked hard in the background to make the ASEX what it is today. Olusanya, I think he too is here today. These are geniuses that actually do the engineering of how everything will work together. And so it's been a long journey, but we have arrived. This is the ASEX. Joyce, please come. The birth of the ASEX actually started out with her. Yes. In 2019, we had a small little seminar that went on for 6 days. We were packing like 30 people in one room. Before COVID, by the way. We could afford to do that back then. And so she organized those first seminars. From those humble beginnings, is this lady that has just shepherded, and she is the mother of TE Markets. She is the mother of Acex. And it is from her efforts here in Kenya that she mobilized a team. And from then on, we've just never looked back. We've just kept surging and surging. And quite frankly, to get to a stage where we can run a business such as this in 9 different countries with people sitting all over the continent in their private homes, remotely working online and run a crypto-based business and grown it to the level we've grown it, it cannot come from human abilities. This is definitely the grace of God. There's just no way we could have made it by our own human abilities. But God used this lady. She reached out to me on a Facebook campaign that we did, and we started communicating. And then from there, that just little seed started growing from one level to the other, and this is where we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I can unveil the ASEX and present it to the public, I would like to call the other directors on board to help me unveil the ASEX. Are the other directors here? Dr. Jen, are you here? FX Charles, are you here? Please, can you join us on stage? Just about everybody else. Mr. Barry Blackman, I invite you to come on stage. Come and help me. Beatrice, yes, thank you so much. These people are the ones that have actually made it happen. These are the folks that just move over here. Mr. Mushero, thank you so much. Mr. Mulondo, thank you so much. So these are the people, Joyce, these are the people that have actually made the ASEX happen in a big way. Mr. Barry Blackman, someone was asking me, so why don't we reach out to influencers to help us build the ASEX? I said, we have the influencers on board. What do you mean influencers? I'm going to get offended. So these are the people that have actually made it happen, and they've made it happen in a big way. And ladies and gentlemen, we're here to present you and to unveil the African Consolidated Exchange. The African Consolidated Exchange, and it starts right here. It starts right here. We presented ASEX.market. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jesus. Thank you. Before we go, first of all, thank you for your support. Before we go, thank you for your support. Now, yes, we've thanked everybody. And if we didn't mention your name, we still thank you. You know yourselves. You know, you've been extremely supportive, extremely prayerful, most of you. But we also want to thank TopFX. Okay? TopFX got us here in terms of financial support and giving us a platform where we could build our own business. The leadership and the management of TopFX have been extremely supportive the last 2.5, 3 years, as a matter of fact. And we just want to openly thank them for having sponsored our business and to get our business to grow in the manner in which we have grown. God has used them so immensely in helping us build this business and rewrite the African story. Although we are now in an autonomous business, we are not operating with them. We just want to thank them for for great support that they gave us. And thank you, Alex, the CEO at TopFX. Thank you so much for your brilliant support and being so helpful to us. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we one of the program here, you are invited to join us for dinner downstairs. What floor are we going to?
The fifth floor.
The fifth floor. Yeah, we invite you to join us for dinner on the fifth floor. Let's celebrate the African Consolidated Exchange. We are in business. We're in business, and we look forward for great times ahead. And please do come to the programs which we'll be running both in mainstream media and social media going forward. And it is people like you that, in fact, really, seriously speaking, this is your platform, this is your business. You might not see where we're going here, more especially if you're coming with us from the other programs and you're wondering, so how things going to work out here? Let's wait and see. This is the birth of a big business, and you're yet to see that materialize in the coming days, weeks, months, years, and you will remember this day. And you will say, I was there when it started. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And goodbye. And let's go and enjoy. And for you viewers out there all over the world, thank you so much for tuning in, for supporting us, including all the detractors that have been, we all thank you. Yeah. They've also been supportive in their own negative way, but we really thank you. Thank you, Bishop Nzomo, thank you so much. Mr. Afolabi, thank you so much. This man is a great leader in Nigeria. He's helped us build the business in Nigeria, and we appreciate you so much, and we're going to be supporting you in your programs there. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you for dinner. Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye. Dinner time, fifth floor. See you and goodbye. No, he said that already. Yeah.